This situation started after court documents related to Pinkchyu and Tectone began circulating online and were reviewed live by the creator known as Legal Mindset. During that stream, portions of the documents were allegedly shown without proper redaction, which quickly became a serious issue once viewers realized sensitive personal information had been exposed. Shortly after, Pinkchyu publicly spoke out, accusing Legal Mindset of handling the documents recklessly. She claimed that the failure to redact information while reviewing the paperwork live resulted in her being doxxed, putting both her and her family at risk. According to her statements, the documents were never meant for public release, and displaying them in that way crossed a line from commentary into endangerment. Pinkchyu went further, criticizing what she described as a disregard for basic safety while reviewing the material. She said she initially planned to stay quiet and work through the situation privately with authorities, but felt forced to speak up once the exposure happened publicly. Her posts emphasized that this wasn't about online drama, but about real-world consequences, stemming from how the documents were handled. She later confirmed that an investigation into the matter is now pending, and thanked the streamers who either properly redacted information or chose not to share the documents at all. While she acknowledged that the process ahead may be long and difficult, she framed it as a necessary step toward closing this chapter and moving forward safely. That's where things currently stand. A situation that began with live document review has escalated into accusations of negligence, real-world harm, and now a formal investigation. He was never threatening in any way towards her to the point of making a restraining order. Tectone could not reveal or talk about the court case, but if a public document reached Legal Mindset's hands, he can talk about it since it's free speech. This is an attempt to stop more people from seeing the transcript, and where it was evident she contradicts herself. Lies by a desperate liar who didn't know the raw court documents do not come redacted unless done so by the court themselves. We all see your lies for what they are, and we know you are the one who have Ms. Kiff access to the court, then requested him to redact information just for yourself. You're also the one who gave Ms. access to those text messages about the bot thing, since you're the only OF model who lived with him and did sets in his house. Didn't think this one through, huh? You're f***ing cooked. Clarification. The raw court documents that are public show all the info. Ms. Kiff redacted only her info, not Tectone's. She is only looking out for herself, instead of the entire privacy argument. She's sabotaging her version of the situation, whether it's right or wrong, by her actions. I've been neutral on the situation till further factual info comes out, but her open behaviour and smear campaign partnering with Ms. are absolutely ruining her narrative. How the ongoing controversies involving Tectone and Lacari continue to spill across the streaming community, a lot of attention turned toward Asmongold, with viewers questioning why he appeared hesitant or cautious when addressing parts of the situation. Some people interpreted that silence as indifference, or even quiet support, which only intensified criticism toward him. In response to that growing backlash, Asmongold decided to clarify his position directly on stream, sharing in the following.
Have you talked to a Hamas Piker band today? Yeah, I talk a little bit about it. Tectone combat. I ain't gonna talk. I will say that you know, a lot of people have been outspoken, wanting me to talk about the Tectone or the Lacari thing. I'm gonna just kind of lay this out straight up, flat out, just straight, like 100%. I'm in a lawsuit right now. I'm being sued for defamation, and any comments that I could make about either of those cases could be used as evidence to further create a case against me in the existing defamation lawsuit that I have now. And so the reason why I'm not speaking on it or saying anything about it is because I don't want to give that any more oxygen. I don't want to prolong that at all. And the only thing I want to do is be over with it. And then as soon as I'm over with it, then I'm going to talk about it. But I can't talk about that shit at all because of the lawsuit. And that's the reason why. It can be used as additional information, and it can be leveraged as additional, basically arguments to prove any sort of a point against me. So that's the reason why. That's the reason why I'm not talking about it. It's purely because of the lawsuit. That's the only reason. If it wasn't because of that, I'd be talking about it. So just keep that in mind. As soon as the lawsuit's over, we can talk about a lot of things, right? But like, that's it.
There's absolutely no links between Tectone or Lacari and Ms. Kiff's law. But literally none he knows. At least one of them have some serious mud on him. LOL. I think Ms. Pig knows this, and he is trying to manipulate him into saying stuff he shouldn't. It's how he works people and situations he manipulates and blackmails. Come on, Asmongold. Legal experts say talking about Tectone and Lacari won't damage your legal standing against Ms. Kiff. You're just staying silent to protect them from public accountability, protected phagocytium. QC says it's impressive that this is what finally got Hassan banned, after all the crazy shit he's said before.
In Israel writers out there, you rabid ultra-Zionist pigs, run around going, oh my God, Israel first, Israel first. Why are you tying this back to Palestine? Because this is precisely the same shit. Okay? You Israel first monsters, dude. Jesus Christ. How can you say that when the first immigration action that the Trump administration...
Such a pretty impressive though, that is what got him after all the recent comments though. I mean, he's been saying some outlandish shit that this is what gets him.
Took was literally try to deport anti-Israel protesters.
It was said that he was banned for a week, but because Hassan is time challenged, it's probably more like 1 day. Remember when he said he was detained at the airport for 2 hours, and it turned out to be more like 15 minutes? Hassan got himself banned intentionally to get out of doing an LGBT-friendly event with Austin before heading off to a paid visit Qatar. The guy has no real morals or beliefs. Clout and money is the only thing that matters to this grifter. Destiny banned. Hassan banned. Should be perma. Can we get Asmon banned? Perma, please. As a late Christmas present. Maybe Twitch can go back to gaming and lose the enraged politics drama slop that the three horsemen of evil created.